it's Ike from Flipside Music, and welcome to What the F.A.Q, episode number 26, season 2, Friday.
The 6th?
The 6th?
Of March.
March.
Ides of March, right? Is that a thing?
Sure.
Isn't that like the first week of March or something? I don't know.
It's something like that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I believe so. If you're new here, welcome. It's a weekly question and answer show. You guys ask us a question, we have an answer for you in some way, shape, and or form. And that's it, and we're gonna jump right in. Hey, really quick though. We're thinking about maybe putting the videos out, FAQs out on Saturday, just because we're having some logistical issues during the week. And let me know what you think. So maybe Saturday, and then we may fill Friday with something else.
Yeah, different
We keep
video
saying
series.
that, but we might actually really do it.
We'll surprise you guys. One of these days you'll be like, holy shit.
Oh, you guys gotta slow your roll. There's too much stuff there.
Yeah. Way
All right.
too much media.
So anyway, yeah, way too much content. Okay, let's start this off. You go first.
All right. Do we want to start with your? Well, that's a good.
That's a long one.
Yeah, let's go with Colin James.
Okay.
So he said he was already. So this is a follow-up from last week. He was asking about arpeggiating pedals. He said he was leaning towards the Arpanoid, and he was just pointing out that the Eventide H9 does have an arpeggiator, but he feels that it would be a little heavy to buy a multi-effects processor like that just for one effect. Yeah, which I would agree.
Go with the Arpanoid.
Yeah.
Arpanoid. Okay, moving on. Metalhead Hippie says, good stuff, man. Luthering is a word you know. So I think it was Luthering is a word you know.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I probably was questioning. It sounds like it's a weird kind of. I guess there's no
Well,
other.
I think the Luthering.
Yeah.
It's Luthery. Or some people be like luthier.
Luthier.
Some people are like, it's technically luthier.
I feel like the ukulele,
Maybe-
the ukulele guy would probably.
The
do that to
ukulele
us.
and the
Yeah.
niche.
Yeah,
crowd.
yeah.
The niche and the ukulele crowd can all fall under that.
Yeah. They can buy their
the
Wampler
luthier-
pedals and their chorus pedals.
And their chorus while they're luthering.
Yeah.
All right, so that was that. Let's see.
We're doing speed round today. Yeah.
Yeah, we are doing speed round because
Banana peel.
we're running tight on time. That's why we're saying Saturday may be better.
Yes.
Just because we have the time to do the thing. Not like there's extensive editing happening with any of this.
Yeah, but it's still something to squeeze in, and we're getting pretty busy around here.
Yeah, that's really what's doing it, to be honest. Which is good. I'm not going to complain about that.
No, it's just we got to make the adjustments as things like that happen.
Right. Okay, moving on. Ivan Carter, who bought something from us, didn't he? Shirt? I think Ivan bought a shirt from us.
Yeah, he did.
Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. I think I threw in some stickers and goodness in there. Great show. What are your thoughts on the Audient EVO4 USB audio interface?
I will be honest. I don't have experience with that one yet.
Neither do I. And I wanted to look that. There's another.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll look
show
this one
prep.
up, and I would say MJ probably. I feel like he probably might have an idea. He's probably used something at least from that company.
Yeah, most likely. We'll follow up on that one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's. So moving on from that, what Tim Johnson asks, what are each of your favorite GNL models that you carry? What you got?
I really like the ASAT Special.
Yeah,
I like the Legacies, but that one's the one I really think is cool, just because the pickups are cool, the whole thing, the aesthetic is different.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like the semi-hollow Blues Boy as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I mean,
they're all actually pretty.
Yeah, it's a tough.
pretty great, but
Right, it's a tough one to answer because there's a few different models. Like the Super Hawk is really killer.
Yeah.
Like I really like the way that feels.
Yeah.
I do play an ASAT Classic, a straight up like tribute ASAT Classic. I replaced the bridge on it.
Well, if I was a jazz master, dude, I would play a Doheny.
Yeah, the Doheny's are great.
Yeah, I don't typically like jazz masters, but if I were to play one, I do really like the Dohenys, just because the Dohenys address a lot of my issues with like the regular jazz masters.
Mm-hmm. Then semi-hollow, I agree though. That's awesome. But then even like the JB2 bass.
Oh yeah, their basses are pretty.
Their basses are killer.
Yeah, for the money, those things are.
So
amazing.
it's really just that's a tough call. I'm gonna have to go probably with the straight up ASAT Classic, just because it's basically your straight up telly.
Well, that's the one you own too, so that makes
and that's
sense,
the one I own
in terms of a favorite.
And it's in the top 4. guitars that I play consistently. So
Yeah.
So-
No, I really like the Legacy. I guess the S500 I probably like a little more just because of the pickups. But
yeah, the S500s
yeah.
are awesome. Well, I mean, they're all awesome. That's the thing.
Well,
you
they
just
are,
Go
yeah.
on and just be like how great the guitars are. They really are.
But yeah,
pretty-
personal favorites. Yeah,
Yeah.
ASAT Special, ASAT Classic.
I like the ASAT Special. I like the Deluxe too, though.
That's true.
The
Yeah.
humbucky thing
Well,
with the
yeah.
carved top. Ooh, that's
Well, and
that's a sweet guitar.
Their
as
junior
well.
models were actually pretty cool like that. It didn't sell, but that P90 one I thought was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
the P90
No.
that was a really killer guitar. It was just a slow mover.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. It's hard to say, but you can't go wrong. And I think Tim actually has an ASAT Classic. I think he's got he does because he worked on it years ago.
Well, he's got that in the. He grabbed a Doheny from us
Yeah.
a little while ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So basically the answer is all of them.
Yeah.
But
All of the above.
I'm gonna go with the straight ASAT Classic because I do actually really love the pickups in that.
Yeah.
Like the neck, the bridge doesn't sound brittle, and the neck has this awesome creaminess to it and
Yeah.
clarity. So that's what I'm going with.
Their pickups in general, I think, are pretty awesome too.
Yes, sir.
All right, Walking Dead. He says, any market for a 1975 Fender Fuzz wah pedal? Probably.
Sure.
And I would be honest, like, I bet you bass players, maybe more than guitar players, I might be wrong. Bass players tend to like to get funky like that, so, you know, that's
So
something
I don't
feel
know
like,
if that is a question for like, do we want to buy it?
I don't know, yeah, I don't know if that's what he's getting at or if he's just saying, like, a reissue of one or something, I don't know, but...
I don't know, but if it's like a trade-in, we would trade in. Just so you guys know, if you guys ever wanted to do trade-ins towards anything we have, just contact us. Let us know. We actually have friends that have done that, and we've had customers that have actually called and been like, "Hey, I got these pedals. Would you guys, we'll give them a estimated quote, and then they
Right.
send them in. We do a finalized thing, and then just apply that to whatever they want to grab." So,
Yeah,
just so you guys know,
options.
if you didn't know, it's a thing. Okay.
Darrell's was really just a comment and said, nice work, fellas.
Hey, Darrell.
Miss
What's
you,
up,
buddy.
man? Yeah, come
Yeah.
stop in the shop, bro. Where you at?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in like weeks.
It's been months.
Weeks.
It's been months,
Yeah.
dude. Get in here. What the hell? Bring
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah. Or even those, at least tell us where you got the
Cannolis.
Italian, yeah, the cannolis. Those are so
Those
oh,
are
man.
great. Just so you know, Darrell's a friend of ours, and he pops in not every time,
Yeah.
but when he does pop in, he stays.
He always bears gifts.
He'll stay most of the day, and we have a freaking blast shooting the shit, and he usually brings snacks of the donut and or cannoli variety.
Yeah.
And it's
he's
awesome.
always at the clinics and everything. Always has a good
Yeah.
time.
So, yeah, man,
Super
stop in,
supportive,
dude.
yeah.
We miss you, brother. Okay, John Harden says, "What's your favorite all-time song?"
I don't know if I can answer this one.
That is a really difficult song. Really difficult question. Because I have some pretty top ones that I like.
I have ones that really circle through like my rotation, but like I've never really stopped to just think about just one.
I'll tell you one that's probably odd, very odd. That would be in my top tier of songs. And it would be Glenn Miller, "In the Mood."
Really? Oh, okay.
One of my all-time favorite songs. Now, there's there's reasons for that. All right, like there's like memories of home and my grandmother and all that kind of stuff. But the song itself, if you sit and listen to it, all the different layers and everything that's happening in that song is just freaking killer. And I always thought it would be super cool if somebody did like a shred, somewhat of a shreddy version of it, or like a layered guitar version.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I thought it would be just
That'd be cool.
because there's a lot to it, and it's a great tune, and it's got some jump to it. So I would say that's one. It's not the.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think.
But it's one of them.
I definitely don't think I can. One that's been a favorite at least for like the last several years. I really do like Kendrick's "Hear My Train a Comin'" just because there's a million different versions of it. Oh.
Oh, that's Jeff.
Jeff. Okay. Anyway,
great.
yeah, "Hear My Train a Comin'" just because that was apparently like the one song he never felt like he finished, so he just kept playing it in a million different versions. So that's probably why I love that one the most, is because it's one of the main ones you hear from him that is never the same from like time to time. Or even recording to recording, he never recorded it the same way twice. So
Right.
that one, and then I don't know. I guess I do like kind of the theme of that one too. Just trains and stuff were always a big thing in my family. Like I had a lot of relatives that worked on the old railroads, like in the 1800s, all the way up into like the 50s, and even
Would
like
you say you're a caboose man?
yeah, sure. But yeah, even like my grandpa, his father, like basically he tried to get back. Like, the family split up, so he basically just jumped on trains all the way back from Vancouver all the way down to Texas.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I was like and he was I think 11, just hopping trains and stuff. So I don't know. I was like the theme of that, I guess, but
The old hoboing, just get on a train and get going.
yeah, well, yeah, like the Gypsy Gene or whatever
It's all
that
blues,
is.
that's
Like,
all blues stuff.
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, yeah,
that's
just,
a whole pattern. That's what the whole shuffle is basically about.
Yeah.
That's just tracks. That's the
yeah.
that's the
a
train
good one,
rolling.
Yeah.
I think another one for me would be Lenny by Stevie Ray Vaughan. That'd be
yeah.
another one that's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But,
I really love Spoonful too. I guess as a classic, just because I love all the different versions of it. We could go on
we could
forever
go
about
on
this
forever.
one.
But I think that's it, really.
Well, we
right,
got
for
one
today.
last one
What?
from Mr. Jurgen.
Oh, Jake. Yeah.
So yeah, Jake actually will be joining us here on Saturdays, coming here soon.
Yeah, Jake's coming on the as a team.
The Footside
team
train,
member.
back on the train.
Back on the train. Yeah. We're filling this train up. What's the question?
So he's having a hell of a time with placing a tremolo pedal in terms of signal chain. So his main question is, where the hell do you put a tremolo in the chain? So he doesn't have an effects loop, so it's not an option. His main gain stage right now is the Dumble, or the Dude from
yeah.
J-Rocket. And he said he feels like the compression of that pedal basically neuters the trem, but if he puts the trem before the Dude, it neuters the gain of the Dude.
I say you. What
That
was my
is tough.
answer the other day? Didn't I have an answer? Try parallel mixer.
Yeah, I was
you can
gonna
run
say run them in tandem rather than into each other. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That motion.
It's the new dance craze.
Yeah, the tremolo.
That's what I call it. I call that the trem.
You gotta do the whoop. Yep.
Whoop. Yep.
Yeah, I wish
yep.
they had that vocal too. Yeah. I miss that because I've never heard anybody like use the Monty Python thing for a vocal.
Yep.
But anyway,
Did we answer the question?
not really.
Okay.
Typically, trems go at the very end with reverb. Typically.
So do you put the reverb in front of the trem or the trem in front of the reverb? I was watching a video yesterday about that.
You know, that is a good question. I guess I feel like the reverb is what provides the space for everything else to kind of descend into. So for me, reverb should be like the last thing.
Because what was his point? Like in a Fender
I'm trying to think of the
trem,
amps. How, yeah.
The trem, the reverb, where all that stuff. All right.
I guess we're open. All right.
Yeah, that's
Later,
it.
guys.
We're open. Good. Nice talking to you. We'll see you guys later. On the flip side.